Um, I don't know what I want to talk about today. I guess it's still okay. So yesterday, and I don't know when I even up. Sometimes it takes me. I'll record these, but then I'll upload them like a week later. I think I want to go over. I want to do a part 2 of reasons I likely won't transition. Yeah, and again, there's always a possibility that maybe I will dabble in taking HRT. Um, um, I still definitely have the thoughts to. I don't know. More that it'd be fun to live life as a hot girl. But that's the thing. If I take HRT and do the socially transition, because I think I'll always identify as a male. So um, anyway, that part doesn't matter because it'd be a social transition. Um, um, okay, yeah. So I'm really deviating from what I want to talk about here, which is why I likely won't transition. I mentioned a bunch of things earlier. Like for one big thing is male pattern baldness has run its course on me. I'm almost 33 and yeah, it's just full blown. Like I've got no hair whatsoever. It's full on Patrick Stewart, like bald head mode, nothing. Um, so that's one thing. And but really, if I really wanted to do it, I've seen one trans person that she like was fully bald and just wears a wig, and I think other people that are bald they just wear wigs. So it's like, yeah, I would just put a wig on when I go out. It's if I was to trans, it's just not like if I really wanted to, it would be it'd be doable. I could do it. I don't want to. I don't really feel like wearing a wig and stuff like that when I go out. But anyway, that aside, I think an important topic is being being on the system, in the system. And this is a weird one, and I touched on it, but before in yesterday's recording and in other recordings, that I don't like how once you go on HRT and stuff like that, and you want to stay on it, you really are dependent on sort of being plugged into the pharmaceutical system, like really dependent on it. So that part kind of bothers me because of some values I think I've in the past few years, and maybe I've had these values for longer than those past few years. They just kind of emerged that I really don't want to be reliant or leaning into or leaning on the system, which is just in general modern medicine. I don't have anything against it. I was sick yesterday and I took some Tylenol and took some NyQuil and stuff, and I'm usually like I won't take that stuff unless I'm like really freaking dying, and I was really freaking dying yesterday. So though I would more immediately opt for herbal medicines. And I'm at my parents' house and they're full on. There's no herbal medicines there, but if I was at my friend's place at the farm, who's a herbalist, I would actually be more inclined to try the herbal medicines that she herself has made than to take NyQuil and Tylenol and stuff. Yeah, so I do still lean into that, but I'm not like, I don't have the value system of like, oh no, I'm never gonna touch that stuff because it does work, obviously. Like I'm not anti-pharmaceuticals and all this stuff. Like they work, they do their job. I don't want to be dependent on it. But it's a weird place to be because I don't think we can ever not be dependent on the system. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think I gave like a small example, which was say I do get off the system fully. I don't have a need for grocery stores. I catch and prepare my own food, grow my own food, share and exchange food with local farmers and stuff like that. Share what I catch and what I grow with other people that have things that I need and all this stuff. And it's quite possible and doable. I'm not there yet, but it's very doable. And that would be living off the system, basically almost exclusively off the system. But then if you get cancer and something like that, and then chemo is like the only way to try to fight it, do you just say, okay, I'm throwing in the towel of all this stuff I built and just go plug yourself into the hospital system and rely on that? And I don't know what the answer is. I don't know what I would do in that scenario because I'm not in that scenario. But I would probably first, maybe if I was in that scenario, try alternative medicines and herbal medicines to see if I can fight a cancer. And to live by that code of ethics, which that is to basically get away from big pharma. So that is like a, how do I put it? That is, yeah. So that is a value system that I'm leaning into quite a bit and sort of adopting into how I'm attempting to live my life. And so with that value system in mind, transitioning is very dependent on modern medical institutions. So let's say that I want to transition. I need to go and regularly go to endocrinologists and go and take the HRT supplementation, start altering my hormones, have check-ins, I think bi-weekly, I'm not sure exactly. If I really want to go through with stuff and want to present more and more feminine, I would get facial feminization surgery, and that would, of course, require going under the knife and all this type of stuff. Getting, if I was to go down the route of getting implants so I could appear more feminine and have sexy boobies, which of course is, if I could totally appear fully, then I would need, if I went down that route, then I would go down the route of getting laser hair removal, and I go down the route of irreversibility. So it's just a decision that it's just I don't know that it's worth it. And then if I do go down that route, personally, I think right now with my current facial structure, there's no fucking way I can pass. I have fairly masculine facial features. It's not even that they're particularly masculine. It's more like I kind of have an Eastern European kind of nose and certain features that just don't lend themselves well to looking very feminine. So but because I'm very short for a male and I'm in pretty good physical health, I'm pretty physically fit, I could start catering my workouts to just target glutes and stuff like that and get a hourglass shape, and then I would hope if I did take hormones that it would react with my body really well to create a very feminine figure. And then I think with good facial feminization surgery, it'd be I think I'd pass pretty fairly well. It just requires a lot, right? It requires these. And then if I discover that I don't like living this way with all that done to me, and I say I hate wearing wigs and stuff like that, then if I want to go back to living as a dude, I would say that facial feminization surgery would probably just turn me into a very ugly dude. So I don't know. I don't know that I want to alter my features so drastically. Because I guess in a way with HRT it is kind of semi-reversible. You could just get off it and then your hormones just re-regulate back to how they were. I've been reading some Reddit posts of people who just try going off of the HRT regimen and get off of estrogen, and then their testosterone just comes flooding back in. Who knows? I don't know. I really don't know how things will go. I think because I don't have I think if I knew I was staying in one spot for 5 years or something, then maybe I would experiment with it. But since I'm not, it's tricky. So, in my mind, I think I'd like to just explore drag in a different way, where I just kind of wear prosthetics and stuff on my body and just go and maybe party or something. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Or I think one thing that would help me is I just tell more people about kind of my AGP, but not in a way where I don't want to assault people, be like, hey you, I want to tell you that I have AGP and you better listen to me. But maybe if more people knew, I could be a little more feminine perhaps, and it wouldn't come off so much as weird. Well, it would be weird. It'd always be, I don't know. I could be like a more flamboyant. Who knows? I think there's quite a possibility that I have repressed homosexuality. Yeah, I definitely have repressed homosexuality. Probably. No, I don't. I don't know that I definitely have it. I definitely am probably bi. That's a funny choice of words. I'm definitely probably bi, but I haven't really met a guy that I would be comfortable exploring that with. I mean, but that's I think because I'm uncomfortable with the idea itself. So anyway, I don't know what else to say, but yeah, I think I need to see a therapist about this. It's as simple as that. I can keep recording these things, and I don't know, that clarity will come about. Yeah, who knows? Yeah, definitely. Like, it's. I guess to add to a thing of like why I probably wouldn't, because I would be very obsessed with my aesthetic. As I think I would. I don't know that I would actually. Maybe if I took HRT, I would actually connect more with my emotions and be less fixated on appearances, and more fixated on my emotional state. Huh. I have no idea. I don't know. Because I had this thing in my head that like going on HRT is damaging to your physiology and can have like a lot of health concerns, but I feel like that's just a reason for me not to not consider it. So that's why I'm wondering with this other ideology I have of like I don't want to lean into big pharma and be dependent on a pharmaceutical system that I largely, not fully, but largely don't trust. Yeah, I think that's a pretty big one. But I don't know. Anyway, that's that rant for the day.